What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan, as you all already probably know, and if you read the title of today's video then you already know why we're here, so we're just gonna dive right into the review. Here we go. So the Hipdot X Spongebob collection, the Everything collection, which I purchased, came with the Bikini Bottom eyeshadow palette. It came with the Sandy Cheeks blush and bronzer combo. It came with the Jellyfish Lip Trio, which includes these 3 lip glosses, and it also came with 4 face masks. 2 of them are Patrick and 2 of them are SpongeBob. So, diving right in, I'm gonna do an honest opinion on if I think this stuff is worth your money. After I bought this collection, I did notice on their website that they actually changed what is included in the Everything collection. So if you order this collection, you will receive slightly different items from me. Just a disclaimer right now. Instead of 4 face masks, you will get 1 Patrick face mask, and in addition, you will instead get another Sandy Cheeks palette, but it will be a highlighter quad. I wish I would have had that option when I bought it, because I much would have rather had a highlighter quad than 3 more face masks, but it is what it is. Just letting you know that if you were to purchase this, you will receive different items than I did. I'm going to do a simple look and I'm going to talk about my experience along the way. I'm going to start off with the Bikini Bottom eyeshadow palette. These are the shades it has in it. They're super bright, super fun, and I'm kind of in love with it. It's adorable. I mean, the colors are awesome, so we're going to do an eye look and I'm going to talk about how I feel about the products as we're going. I'm going to start off with the shade Wumbo in my crease. Okay, so we're going to start off. It's got really nice pigmentation. I'm not mad at it. I only dipped it into the brush once and I feel like it's coming off pretty great. So we're off to a good start, but I'm going to keep going and we'll see how I feel in a couple of minutes. So here's the thing. It's going really well. I'm about to deepen the crease with Penny Pincher, which is this deep one right here. And so far it's, like I said, going really well. I'm not seeing a lot of fallout. I was wondering if I was going to regret doing my foundation and eyebrows first, just because I didn't want to have to waste your time doing them on camera, but so far I'm not seeing anything, at least for the mattes anyway. We'll see how the shimmers go, but so far so good. So we're gonna go on with that, and again, I'll let you know when I have something. Okay, so I've just deepened my crease, and again, colors are still performing really well, but here's where it's going to get fun, and we're going to see if anything falls apart. I'm going to do a little cut crease just with some concealer, and then we're going to start with some shimmers and see how those hold up, because shimmers can really be a make or break. Okay, so now that I have my cut crease carved out, I'm going to use this shade right here, this light pink Jumpin' Jellyfish. I don't know if that was a good view. I have to keep my eye closed or it's going to crease. And I'm going to use a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to pack it on like I would with any of my other stuff. Gonna give it the same treatment of a spritz, because that's just how I prefer it, and we're gonna see. Okay, so I just did the front half of my cut crease and still no fallout. I'm thoroughly impressed at this point. I did, like I said, spray down my shimmer, which is fair because I always do that, but I feel like that just gives it the best staying power and the best look on your eye that it can physically have, and I like to give all my shadow the best chance it can have before I pass judgment. I'm gonna do the outer part of my cut crease with this dark shade with this dark shimmer right there that is called Rock Bottom. How fitting, because that's where I feel like I am right now. Back to makeup. Okay, so this one definitely looks a little bit darker and more vibrant in the pan than it does on my eye, but I'm still not mad at it. It's still really pretty, and it blended out really, really well with the other shimmer to create that multi-dimensional effect that I was going for, and I'm not mad at it. So ultimately, I would say that this is a win for this eyeshadow so far. So now that I've gotten that done, just to finish this look, since we know how all of them perform, I'm just going to smoke out the outer corner with Penny Pincher, that dark pink shade, and I'm going to smudge it under my lash line. I'm going to repeat this process on my other eye, throw on some eyeliner and some lashes, and then we'll move on to the next product. So, stay tuned. And we're back. Okay, so got both my eyes done. I did notice a tiny bit of fallout with the deep glitter shade, the deep shimmer one I used, whatever it was. Rock bottom on this side of my eye. Not a huge deal, nothing I couldn't, brush off with a fluff brush when I was done, so whatever, we're fine with it. Moving on, now we're going to try the face product, which I'm super nervous about because I'm not sure how either of these colors are going to look on my face, but this is the Sandy Cheeks blush and bronzer duo, and I'm going to start off using a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start applying the contour bronzer shade and seeing how that turns out. So okay, so I'm not a fan. For one, this is not the product's fault, but it's a little too dark for me, personally, for like my liking. I don't like to do a ton of dark contour. I don't like the drastic, but it is a nice cool tone, which is a plus, because usually bronzers are not cool toned. However, she does not want to blend out. I'm scrubbing away, and it's not looking like it's getting any lighter. This is like my last resort. Okay, so that helped a little bit soften it out, but it is once you put it on there, it doesn't really want to move, so it's not as blendable as I would like it to be. But we'll talk about that at the end. We're gonna move on and see how I feel about this cheek, this pink shade. I'm gonna use oh, okay, I just dipped my brush in and she came off heavy. Like you can see, so we're gonna that a little bit because that's a lot of blush, and I'm just gonna, okay, yeah, first impressions, it's hard to see on your guys' end, but okay, we are pigmented. Okay, so we're just gonna, that's enough blush. I think that one touch of blush was just enough in general. Except it doesn't want to blend out either, so I if I want more over here, have to do one of those, and then try and do one of these. Okay. She doesn't want to blend out. I can fix this. Famous last words, I can fix this. Okay, so I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. I don't really know what else to do at this point. I'm not a professional. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna do the other side now. Okay, so I did it on the other side, and I just am not a fan of how it looks on my face, and I feel like it made my skin feel super textured and look super textured. I'll bring you guys closer at the end so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because I don't have my glasses on either, so I can't tell how well it's showing up on camera. Man, this is such a letdown because that eyeshadow palette is so bomb. I don't know what this retails for individually, so I guess that might change my opinion on things at the end. I'll have to look and see what it actually retails for on whether or not I recommend it. But with that being said, we're gonna move on to the lip glosses. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I got the glosses in front of me and I actually just swatched them on my hand. Not as much pigment as I expected. However, that gold shade is super duper pretty. I'm getting a really bad glare. There we go. But this coral blue one has a nice purple reflect to it. It's kind of almost iridescent. It's just they look like they're gonna be a lot more pigmented than they are, which is kind of a bummer. But like I said, they're still pretty. I'm not gonna hate on them yet. I haven't, they still have a chance. So for this particular look that we have acquired here today, I'm going to use this Sea Stargazer, which I am assuming is named after Patrick. Okay, that was dumb. Of course it's named after Patrick. So we're gonna try this one on and see how she looks on my lips. So much like I anticipated, there's not much going on. It's very, very, very sheer. I expected it to look like this, and it just looks like my lip color, but a little bit more pink. So it's not bad. Some people really like that. However, I don't wear a gloss very often, and if I do, it's because I want shiny lipstick, but shiny. And I understand that not all glosses are like that. So this is no shade to the product. I just was excited because I thought it was going to be a lot more pigmented. But it did add a nice little hint of color, but to be a little bit more fun, as we saw from my swatches, the shade Feelin' Pineapple is something else. She is like 24 karat gold in a bottle, baby. So, what's a lip look without a little glitter? So we're gonna put this on top. Okay, so now I feel a lot more happy. This glitter added what exactly I wanted and needed from this. So, alright, now that I'm done feeling myself, I'm gonna bring you guys a little closer so you can see what I've been talking about. If you couldn't already, no clue, can't see ya. I don't have my glasses on and I'm blind. So, with that being said, bringing you closer. Okay, so here we are. When I pulled you guys closer and looked at myself, I felt a little tiny bit naked without highliner. RIP to the fact that I didn't get that Sandy Cheeks highlighting quad, but that's between me and someone else. That's not your problem. So I did add a little bit of this shade right here. It's called Tree Dome, and I did not clean it up after, so please don't hate me. But it's it looked like it could be a highlighter. And again, I wanted to review more shades from this palette, so I did that. And then I did put a little bit more of Jumpin' Jellyfish on my upper brow bone. But yes, here's the look up close. I will show you if you guys can see my cheeks look really, really... God, I wish I had taken a picture of my cheeks before... Oh, highlighter in my hair. I wish I had taken a picture of my face beforehand so that you guys could see exactly what I'm talking about. But my foundation, my foundation works really well with my skin right now, and my cheeks did not look this bumpy and dry before I put this on. This cheek looks a little bit better because this was the one I did second, so I kind of knew going in that the blush was going to be hyperpigmented, and I was able to place it better when I dropped it on. But this one, I don't know if you can see, but I just feel like my contour just doesn't look as good as it normally does. I was a little bummed out, but overall I feel like this is great. I have not reviewed these masks yet because I can't. How am I supposed to do my makeup and put a mask on? Anyway, overall, I'm very pleased. Like I said, there was minimal fallout and the colors applied very nicely. I was not disappointed in the eyeshadow palette at all. I'm gonna go take a look really quick on their website and see how much these items cost individually to give you my final opinion. Okay, so I have my iPad right below me and I'm on Hipdot's website, and so here's the tea. This stuff was great. Do I think that this duo is worth $18? No. And the set without the code is $94, which also they have changed from the last time I looked at it again, and now you're paying the same price, and now you don't get the Patrick face mask. You just get the eyeshadow palette, the duo, the quad, and the lipsticks, or the lip glosses. So I would never pay $94 for this set, unfortunately. It is great. It's a good stuff, but it's a good stuff. It's nice. Do I think that that duo was almost $20 nice? No, I would never pay $20 for this individually, and this is not something that I would buy outside of the collection. I think that $55 is a good price point for all of the things that you get, especially now that I feel like it's a better value now that they're giving you the highlighter quad instead of the face masks. And the lip gloss trio individually is $30, which I also feel like is a little bit outrageous for what you're getting. I mean, I get that it's 3 lip glosses, however, the pigment was not there. The palette is probably the only thing that I would buy individually outside of here and feel like it was worth it. The palette retails by itself for $36. And I am a little tempted to purchase the Sandy Cheeks highlight palette, which they're now selling for $16, just to see what's up with that, because I did not receive it and I was a little bummed, and now I feel like I have a missing piece to my collection. However, the masks are completely sold out, so with that in mind. Overall, good collection. I feel like with the $55 price point, including free shipping, that was a good deal. I am pleased. The palette performs well. I was a little disappointed with the patchiness and the non-blendability of the duo, and the lipsticks were a little underwhelming, but still pretty. Like, I will still use all of these products, except maybe the duo. That probably will get buried in a drawer somewhere. But overall, pretty happy with it. I don't think I would pay more than what they're asking. So, with that being in mind, yeah, I would recommend it, just not once the sale ends. I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe, share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up if you are so inclined, and most importantly to me, please comment down below what you would like to see me do next, because I need input. This video was made because of a poll I put on my Facebook, and that helped me out immensely. So let me know down below, would you guys rather see me review the Hipdot x KESHA Rose line, which I also own the entirety of, or do you want to see a video on the Jeffree Star Conspiracy palette, which I've also recently obtained? Let me know what you would rather see. I'll probably do them both, but what one do you want to see more? Alright guys, with that being said, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you guys next time.